This is the official invitation.
I really need to learn Spanish. This is already embarrassing.
Male and a female. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
My seat is not here. They moved us around and around and around, and there's a volcano eruption. I was thinking to myself how hard it is to be an introvert as an adult.
Look how beautiful this courtyard is.
So gorgeous. I had such a nice sleep, although we're 2 hours behind. I woke up at 6:30 this time, so it would be 8:30 Miami time, and honestly that's good enough. I went to sleep at around like midnight, so not bad. I didn't think this one through because I'm literally here for, in reality, one night. Although I came last night and then I just slept here to get the full day today. But today we have like a little thing we're doing, and then we have the fashion show, and tomorrow I'm leaving, right? So it's considered one night. So I didn't bring any clothes. I only brought the 2 looks that I'm gonna wear with Dior, and then I brought what I wore to the airport, and what I wore to the airport is what I'm wearing tomorrow as well. So I should have brought at least a white t-shirt. Like what? Valeria. I woke up this morning thinking that I need to dance to wake myself up. So first what I'm gonna do is I'm going to order breakfast, and then I'm gonna dance around. That's gonna be my exercise for the day.
Let me show you the little goodie bag that they left in the room. This is the official invitation to the cruise collection 2024 that I'll be attending today. I'm very excited. Every time I see Madame, I'm like, all right, I am a Madame. This gorgeous piece, look how beautiful this is. Oh my God. This really beautiful scarf. This is something that really took my breath away, by the way. I don't know how I'm gonna take it home. I really wanna take it home, and I don't know how. Let me show it to you because the lighting is not doing it for me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this candle. So this is fully made out of wax, and it is handmade in Mexico, and this is a tradition that started like 130 years ago. How do I take this home? Because it needs to be front and center in my house. This is the tote bag. I love Dior's tote bag. I wear them all the time. I have many of them that I've collected throughout our trips together, and each of them represents like a different show or activation that we did. I love that. So beautiful. Okay, I ordered room service. I'm going to do my 20-minute meditation. I haven't done one in a long time. Actually, do I want to do one? Maybe after I eat. I need to brush my teeth first. I can't talk to myself like this. It's too much. I got 1 soft-boiled egg, got berries, got some toast, jam, coffee, and honestly, this is perfection. Another thing I want to mention that almost like I fell off my chair. All of this was $34, including the tip. I converted like the pesos, $34. That's insane. That's crazy. Obviously, the pay here is different. A lot of things are different, but like, that one hurt. I'm just going to read my book, eat my breakfast, and Dior are spoiling us and sending a massage to the room in about an hour. And then I'm gonna get ready for our lunch. Life is great. Also, oh my God, you're so close. Something I wanted to mention. My favorite ever breakfast is like going back to basics and like reminds me of my grandma and just like life before all these food fads and whatever. Just like a toast with some butter, some jam, an egg, something simple, you know? Like in reality, they had an acai bowl on the menu, and I'm like, I don't want no acai bowl. It doesn't feel right. A little bit of cheese would have been great too. Every time I travel outside of like Canada or the US, I trust food more. I don't know why.
had the most amazing, relaxing massage. And it's so nice to have a relaxing massage because all the massages I've been getting lately are specifically for like injury. So they're by no means like enjoyable. They're enjoyable after because I'm not in pain anymore. But this was something I haven't done in a while. So super grateful managed to do that. And now I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna start. We're just sitting down quickly, writing down the content that I want to shoot today, because we have the lunch, then we have the show tonight and the after party. Usually when I go anywhere, I kind of try to pre-plan my content in terms of like, okay, what am I... Oh, someone is filming. It's probably a lot of content creators here today, right? Because you, especially when you have, you know, a family and kids and a partner that and your job, but there's not a lot of room to recharge in solitude. It can be a lot. I was sitting for lunch with Amira when I was in Toronto, and she's like, I'm an extrovert. Like, I recharge through people. And I was thinking to myself, wow, that would have been amazing for me if I could recharge through people, but I need to recharge away from people. And often. So, me recharging. Okay, getting ready to go for lunch. I needed to iron the pants and I decided stupidly to steam them with that steamer, but you know what, Hamilton Beach is like never pulling through for me. Every time I try to use the steamer on these iron thingies, they drip all over the pants. So then I had to go and find an air dryer to dry my pants. But this is not me complaining, because you know what, at the end it all worked out. But it also makes me wonder, how did I survive in the world until now? Because whatever was going on was not it. Super cute for lunch. The pants are very long, so I have to put a heel. But I'm also shooting for Instagram, so cute. Also, this shade of lip from Dior is amazing. For makeup, I am not wearing any mascara because I'll leave it for the evening time. But I did want to add a little bit of color. I'm actually happy that I have it. First in the morning, I was kind of scared that I'm gonna be too cold, but it's actually getting really warm. So I love that I'm wearing like a really easy, breezy linen set over here. I put these details, the Christian Dior jewelry gives me like with the knits thingy, like Avril Lavigne. I'm having a moment and I'm not mad about it. Gonna put my sunnies, add my baby blue bag to it, and here is my lunch outfit. It's like a paid actor.
I know. He gets paid out.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. This way, please. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Paula just said, hi Paula. Hey. She just mentioned that this looks like a Mexican wedding.
Yes.
And on my way here, I was thinking that I've never actually been to a Mexican wedding, so I'm kind of like getting a taste of it.
But it's
getting
beautiful.
a true, authentic
It's like
experience.
artesanal.
So pretty. So cute. I have so many souvenirs to take. Salud. Salud. I don't know what I'm drinking, but I like it. Okay, came back from the lunch. I thought I'm gonna have like a second to at least jump in the shower, but I actually don't. Hair and makeup is coming right now. Still need to make sure that my outfit is all clean and ready. I have like 3 hours to do glam, which is usually what it takes when it's the same person. I have to pee, okay, bye. We have Ariel here. Ariel.
Yes, right.
Ariel. What is Ariel? Ariel is
Ariel.
here. And we are doing our glam moment. I showed him my outfit, and we decided to lean into kind of like an edgier Dior girl. So we'll have a little bit of a smoky eye. Gonna put the hair up. I didn't wash my hair, but I think it's okay, no?
It's perfect.
If it's up, yeah. We don't want it too clean. It's not good.
It gives us more grip.
Exactly. We'll see how it goes. Trying to get somebody to come and steam the clothes because Dior is very particular with how everything needs to look like, and I very much appreciate that. Just need some help with it. Now it's 3:50 and we're supposed to meet everyone at like 6:15, 6:30, the lobby, and head out. It's gonna be fun. I have to be honest with you, Ariel, that whenever I have a new person that works with me, it makes me very nervous.
Nervous? Don't be nervous.
No, I saw your work. You're amazing.
Yes,
but you
please
know,
trust
like
me.
a creature of like habit.
I will make you snatch.
Okay, great. That's all I needed to hear. Woo! Wait, I have my own. With Dior, that's what we get. Amazing. Yay!
Teamwork.
Okay. Okay, hair and makeup is done. Now it's time to get dressed. And let's see how that's gonna work. These were one of the options. I thought this would be kind of the coolest and something that's a bit less expected from me. I know I'm gonna see a lot of girlies with the Dior like dresses and skirts. Those are always beautiful, but I just, I've been doing these with Dior for a little bit now, and I got to wear the dresses. I got to wear who remembers the poofy like classic Dior shape jacket that I had in the last Paris Fashion Week. So I wanted to try something different. We're also in Mexico, so I just thought that, okay, how do I bring the energy? So when I saw this shirt, I was like, that brings the energy. I did not bring any Dior earrings, unfortunately. So I wanted to take mine off because they kind of distract from everything. And I just put the chain. I have this black corset. I am wearing shoes. It's kind of like still that, Dior feminine kind of touch. And then the cargo pants. I mean, I feel very, very comfortable. Like extremely comfortable. And this is definitely a different look for me. But I'm excited. I also have this. This is gonna make my look whole. Okay, what? Open it up. Right? It's giving flamenco, but it's like I'm both the male and the female. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But I'm excited to go. Another good thing about these pants is that I have a lot of pockets in them. So I already put my phone in one of them. I'm gonna put this fan thing inside of it. I'm ready for the Dior show. Okay, let's go. Lordy, lordy. Hello.
Hola.
Hola, thank you so much.
Al contrario, bienvenida.
Thank you. I really put everything through it. Amazing. Thank you so much. We're vlogging. I just want to mention that my seat is not here. There's a whole row of the number and the letter, and I'm 23, and there's 22 and 24, no 23. Like, tell me, I always have adventures. Always. Adventurous life ahead. Was I invited?
I think so. The model man's figuring it out.
The model man, I don't want to
gosh,
stress out.
he's so
the
confused.
He's so stressed out. I can also just stand here. I'm good with that too. honestly still processing so much of the beauty that I witnessed yesterday with the Dior cruise show. There's so much history behind it, and I think that with influencers, like when we go to fashion weeks or all these events, I think because there's so many things going on, we don't actually get to tell the stories that we want to tell. And that's why opportunities like this trip that is focused on this one cruise collection that, you know, you can really learn through the place that inspired the collection, through all these items and the interactions and the conversations, you can learn what really went into this collection in terms of the work, the thought process, the inspiration. I think that's where the magic is at. I am going to tell you a little bit about this collection. I'm making my own notes as I'm going to be posting on my socials. I will be telling you about it, but after I eat my plate of papaya. Fun fact about me, I am obsessed with papaya. It's not easy to find good papaya in Miami. When we were in Costa Rica for a few months, I literally had papaya every day for breakfast. It was the best papayas, and I am just obsessed. I obviously heard that the papayas in Mexico are amazing, so here I am. Got myself some papaya plate, 2 boiled eggs, got my coffee. I asked for toast with jam, but they didn't bring it, which means I don't eat it. So while I eat and make all my notes and collect all the footage, I will get back to you and I'll tell you more. But for now, let's papaya. I had a little aha moment that I wanted to share with you. So as a content creator, fashion is definitely one of my strongest pillars, and I absolutely love it. It's really something that is very special to me. And when I started being on social media, I knew that fashion is definitely an industry I want to be part of. And, you know, as the industry developed and there's all these fashion weeks and we get all these great opportunities and content creators to attend like the Coachellas and this, and there's a lot of fashion involved. What I've realized, especially in my kind of last fashion week, is that although I get to wear all the pretty clothes and sit, you know, front rows and do the things, it kind of feels like a race without a point to it, and I couldn't figure out what exactly I'm feeling and why I feel a bit of that disconnect. And on this trip with Dior, I realized what is my disconnect. Fashion to me needs to evoke so much emotion. It's so much bigger than just, you know, putting the clothes, taking a picture, tagging, and like, you know, getting all these positive affirmations on a post. It has such a deeper meaning and has stories to tell, and that's why I'm so drawn to it, right? To be able to tell the story. Like on this trip with Dior, I've been like in such awe of just learning the history of the place, you know, seeing the work, the collaboration, the thought process that goes behind everything. Like that to me is absolutely like hits the core of why I love fashion. And that's what's been missing for me in these super packed fashion weeks, because there it's kind of like a rat race. You're just trying to check off things off the list. So it just reminded me to be more intentional with my time, to remember where my value is, which is in the storytelling, and to really look for the opportunities that provide me the space to do that. And honestly, to me now, that's what fashion needs to represent. Obviously not every single thing and every single brand, you know, does the things that Dior does. It's just something for me to keep in mind as someone who, you know, has the audience and putting content out there, to really make sure that we're learning so much more than just, you know, how the outfit looks on. Okay, I was so busy with posting that I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh, I have half an hour to pack everything and be downstairs. So me and my frizzy hair need to get my ass to work. Oh, sorry. Remember I showed you that beautiful candle? I really want to take it home and I didn't know how to do it, so I posted on my Instagram and people told me to wrap it in like clothes and a towel and just put it in a tote bag. So I'm gonna carry it with me. Genius. I love you guys. So I'm almost ready to go. I have 4 minutes until my car comes. Okay. Hi. You're probably wondering, what the hell happened, Valeria? Last time we saw you, you were packing your stuff and going to the airport. Well, I did. Okay? I did. I got to the airport at 11 a.m. My flight was supposed to be at 1:35. I was in the airport from 11 a.m. until about 6 p.m. And they canceled my flight. But before they canceled my flight, they moved us around and around and around. And there was a volcano eruption. I tried to switch my flight to a later flight at 6:30 p.m. But honestly, it was such a mess and I was very close to booking it and I just felt like I'm about to collapse. It was a really long day and I just decided that I'm gonna book my flight tomorrow evening. I'm gonna come back and like get some rest and sleep because it was getting crazy. And I'm actually watching Paula. Her flight is at 6:30 p.m., the one that I wanted to book myself into. And I see that it's delayed as well. So the volcano has other plans for us. So I came back. Dior had been kind enough to send a car to pick me up and get me another additional room, like night at the hotel. So tonight I am staying in, having room service and watching a movie. I ate something and I feel like my lips are super swollen. But I don't know what I ate. That's not a booger. I ate tacos. I ordered room service. The one thing I have to say I'm absolutely excited about is the fact that the food is so good here. Like, what the hell? Anytime I can come back here and eat. Anytime. So I'm not like mad about it. I wish they told us that the flight will be canceled earlier than, 4 p.m. after sitting and moving us around to different gates. It's part of the game. What can you do? I booked myself a walking tour tomorrow morning. It's like a 3-hour tour to see the city, learn a bit more of the history of it. Apparently, in case you don't know, this is the oldest city in North America. It's almost like 700 years old, which is insane. So lots of history here. I'm hoping that the tour is going to be good. I was a little bit disappointed to hear that all the museums are closed on Mondays, and I specifically was extremely excited to go to the Frida Kahlo Museum, but it's closed. So I'm just going to be walking around and seeing and learning as much as I can before my flight, which hopefully the volcano will be done with and I can go home to my babies. Okay, I'm going to be watching the menu and eating my tacos and nachos. I know I won't be able to do everything today, but I have a little itinerary that I got from a friend of mine that is local. So I'm gonna be jumping around. Dior has been so kind to provide transportation and a bodyguard, so I'm not gonna feel, alone. So I want to do a little bit of culture, a little history. I'm charging my phone because I couldn't find a guide for today, so I'm gonna be Googling all the things. Very excited. I also want to mention how amazing it is to have an international community, because the amount of people I asked on my stories if there's any recommendations for me, and I got so many amazing recommendations. Truly the best thing ever. I really, really appreciate it. So let's get it. So pretty. Can we go closer? Are they gonna stop? I don't know if they're gonna stop. We have Ruben with me that's going to be my bodyguard today and just walk me through. Having a local is very important because I wouldn't know to cross the street. Wow, this is beautiful. Angel of Independence is a Victory column. It was built in September 16, 1910. Wow. It's one of the most recognizable landmarks in Mexico City, and it has become a focal point for both celebration and protest. It's interesting, we're driving and I'm just looking, there's certain buildings that are kind of out of, the ordinary. Feels so European. I wonder if it's a new construction or something that's been around for long, because it's next to this one, right? So, interesting.
Banco de Mexico.
Yeah.
Edificio, Palace, Email. Este de acá, el Palace Email, el Palace Bellas Artes.
Oh wow.
El Palace Email.
Post office? Okay. I heard the post office is really beautiful here. Okay, gracias. I'm gonna have to Google what all of this is after. Palacio de Bellas, okay. It's the Palace of Fine Arts. Okay, let's read a little bit about it. Not just one of the most prominent buildings in the country, major fine arts institution. Oh, this is so pretty. Do we go inside? I love this guy. Ruben is the man. This is so beautiful. I need to see who made it, who built it. Did they import this in? I have so many questions. Once I'll probably be at the airport, I'm going to Google a lot of these things and just try to understand when it was all built. Like, considering this is the oldest city in North America, there's probably a lot of history, and there's such a mix and match of like old and new. It's really nice. I really need to learn Spanish. This is already embarrassing. I have no excuses. I can literally practice every single day at home. Maybe in the summer I'm gonna hire a tutor. So beautiful. FedEx could never. I kind of recommend to take somebody who doesn't speak English to tour you around, because it's been really interesting for me to understand what Ruben is saying, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Oh wow, this is so pretty.
Música típica de Veracruz, del estado de Veracruz. Música típica del estado de Veracruz.
Ah, for Mexico, yeah. So beautiful. It's a little restaurant, but the design is so gorgeous. And then there's like a little shopping center. Very cute. I swear to you that I feel like I speak more Spanish when I'm not under pressure. Right now it feels so dumb, like I forgot everything. Something I've noticed, which I don't know if we're like in the area, but there's a lot of like Asian cuisine, like Chinese food. I wonder if there's just like a big population, or we're just in that area for that. Oh, they're restoring a lot of these old buildings, which I really love. I mean, look at this architecture. Really pretty. Taxis are having a protest because I see there's so many of them and they're blocking the road. So I guess they're protesting against the Uber takeover. Because now the people that would make a living of driving taxi can't. It's crazy. There's a lot of people on the streets. I wonder if it's gonna do anything. Because I know there were a lot of other like cities that had that happen, but I mean, it kind of didn't take away Uber. Very interesting to see. Really want to go into the cathedral because I just personally love going. I mean, we've been to a few whenever we travel. I usually love to check like cathedrals and then like churches and synagogues. Not gonna be looking for a synagogue in Mexico City. I'm sure there are, but I don't have enough time to do everything. But this is beautiful. Like, it's located so centrally. Oh my god, the building is gorgeous. Another protesto?
Sí,
Wow. So protesto everywhere.
sí.
Wow. I'm very ashamed of myself that I don't understand the language, because I'm so curious to hear what this man has to say. I asked Ruben and he said that he talks about kind of the history of the ritual. Just looking at his mannerisms, I feel like I get what he's saying, you know?
De no unar, clan, abundancia. Abundancia, donde abundan las uñas.
It's like the history. I wonder what's the name of the tribe who does it, if it's a tribe. It's like a ritual, La Limpia, and it's basically a ceremony that kind of cleanses you of bad energy. That's really cool that they have it kind of all over the place. Wow, that was cool. All that bad energy, goodbye. You're off of me. Stay away. The slapping in the face it's kind of rejuvenating, I'm not gonna lie. These are very interesting to me. There's these people that are standing in like uniform and playing like a very old I don't even know what it's called, this machine, and they're collecting money, but they look like official like officers. Okay, I had the most beautiful day today, walking around and just checking out some places in Mexico and learning Mexico City and learning a little bit about the history of certain places. Like I mentioned, I'm definitely coming back. I need to do a food tour because the smells that I was like smelling, and to me, I'm like, that's where it's at. And I know that Mexico City is known for its amazing food, so can't wait to do that. I'm on my way to the airport, round 2. A friend of mine just sent me an article saying how they issued a warning for evacuation for people because of the volcano that might erupt again. I'm just very, very hopeful and being optimistic about my flight getting out. I really need to get home. Like, it was an amazing trip, but it really needs to come to an end. Maxie is running a high fever. Haven't seen the boys and haven't really had a chance to talk to them because every time I call, it's either like too late or they're already at school or I don't know. So it's time to go home. Pray for me.